The Minecraft Bedrock Marketplace is the home to many of Bedrock Edition's texture packs, some of them which are very good and some of them, well, let's just say are very poor. So today, I'm going to play the lowest rated texture packs until I find one I enjoy. How much money will I waste in this video? Well, watch and find out, and if you do enjoy, please like and subscribe. Okay, so if we go up here and then we go to search, and then here we go pack type, textures, and then we go rating low to high. This is the lowest rated texture pack on the marketplace. It's called Realism Reimagined by the Craft Stars. It's a 2.1 star. Now, I know it's not technically 1 star, but like I said in my last video, it's literally impossible to find any mod that is 1 star. So this is the lowest rated one. 62% of people said it was a 1 star rated. So we're going to try this one and see how bad it is. Or it might be good. You never know. Okay, the first thing you see with this texture pack is that god-awful UI. That color is absolutely disgusting. I mean, I don't mind the loading bar. That looks pretty cool, but like, that color, it really reminds me of on the Legacy Edition, that Halloween pack, because that was like the same color theme they went for. Anyways, we are in the world, and my word, this is a sight to behold. Why is it so like discolored? Is that just me? Like, I don't really know. So I think what we're gonna look at is like armors, weapons, and mobs and stuff like that, because I'm probably not gonna give any of these texture packs a fair chance, but I'll try my absolute best to do that. So let's just see some of the mobs. Oh my, look at the eggs. Bro, what is wrong with some of these eggs? Let's just pick like the funny looking ones. Okay, so I picked the eggs that look the stupidest. The pig one's normal, so I have a feeling this pig's gonna look really stupid. Oh. No, stay still. What is wrong with you? That's not a pig. Bro, who designed that and said, yep, that looks like a pig? That is terrible. All my days. Panda. That... It just... Why? Why does it look... No, that's terrifying. Wandering Trader. I thought this was a villager spawn egg. Wandering Trader. The llama looks nice, to be fair. I mean, the eyes look a little bit goofy, but like... Why is he so angry? Oh, I don't even know what to say about half this. The witch? That's not the worst witch texture in the world. I've seen worse, but I've also seen better. The warden. Let's look at the warden. Literally just a normal warden. The husk is... Okay, that's pretty cool, to be fair. I don't mind that as much. The iron golem. I like that. See, that's not too much, and it's also, like, enough to be a different texture. The snow golem, it's pretty standard. There's the elder guardian, which is interesting to say the least. What does the villager look like? Well, that's the normal villager. Please tell me the villager's not, like, something terrifying. Oh, that's alright. To be fair, I've definitely seen worse. I like how it's inclusive as well. That's a nice little touch. Let's see what the armor looks like. I mean, the armor looks pretty standard. That's quite nice, actually. It's not too much, and it's not too little. What does the sword look like? I mean, it's an okay sword. I just don't get why it's so thin. Like, that looks like a toothpick more than a sword, but I don't hate it too much, to be honest. So let's look at other things, like building items. Okay, this might be like a controversial opinion, but I actually prefer like that wood texture and color to the normal ones. So I guess the building blocks aren't the worst things. The doors look... pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why you're so angry. Go away. The glass is a little bit... in a bit of a weird color, but it's not the worst thing I've seen. I mean, this is the lowest rated texture pack on the marketplace, and I think from like the 2 minutes I played of it, I think I can safely say that that's ridiculous. Like, this isn't that bad. Let's see what the Ender Dragon looks like as well. I mean, okay, I don't know why it's just flown away, but that was a little bit weird looking. I mean, I've seen worse, I've seen better. Let's do the wither as well. Okay, let's see what the wither looks like. What is that? Bro, is that the devil? That's terrifying. Like, that doesn't even look anything like the normal wither. Bro, like, these mods, they do too much sometimes. Is there anything else I should look at? Okay, I'm quite disappointed that the ores don't look much different, but like, it's not the worst texture, but I kind of expected them to do something different. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this texture pack here. I think it was a 2.1 star, and I'm gonna rate it... I'll give it a 3. I think a 2.1 is very harsh. I mean, it's not the best thing I've seen. The sky looks a little bit funny, but overall, I do like it. But I'm sure there'll be more stuff that we'll find that's better than this. So yeah, on to the next texture pack. Okay, this is the next texture pack. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. I know that says 4.1 star, but look at that picture. Look at that guardian or that fox, and look me in the eye and say you think that deserves a 4.1 star. So I've just noticed this is by CubeCraft, so my expectations are on the floor right now, but if this is a 4.1 star and that's the picture, the rest of this mod better be literally perfect, because that is embarrassing. Well, I think it's very safe to say that this UI just looks so much better. Like, that pink and grey color just complement each other so much better. Like, I don't know what that first one was. That brown color was actually horrendous. I mean, the picture looks okay as well. The flowers look like very realistic, and I don't know why the armor has like eye holes, but let's give it a fair shot. Let's not just judge off of like the starting screen. I immediately spawn in and want to leave. The sun looks pretty cool, to be fair, but like, these trees have got to be like the most dusty things I've ever seen, but we'll give it a fair shot. I also really don't like this red sand biome. Like, that just looks really... It looks like I'm on Mars. Like, compared to the normal sand, there's not much difference, but let's not just judge on that. Let's get the spawned eggs. Right, let's just see what the chicken looks like. So, normal chicken, normal cow, normal pig. Did they change anything? Sheep? Oh my goodness gracious. Can they... I'd actually prefer the normal sheep. That is terrifying. No. No, go away. Please go that way. Never come back again. That's terrifying. Villager... What am I looking at? What are you wearing? Bro. That's not even a texture pack. That's just a person. That's not... Bro, that looks like Michael Jackson. Like, bro, they haven't even given them a texture pack. They've just put some real person's face on and said, yeah, that's our villagers. Like, what is this? Like, bro, that's so realistic. Even the hair looks like so real. Bro, that's creepy. No. I'm tempted to leave this mod here because, like, bro, they're all looking at me. I'm terrified. Iron Golem. It can't be any scarier. Oh, it can. Bro, that's not an Iron Golem. That's a gorilla. Oh my days. That's meant to be a witch. How is that a witch? That's just terrifying. That doesn't... Like, tell me you look at this and think witch. You just don't. Like, really? Are we serious? Warden? What is that? Bro, no. I don't even want to look at that any longer. Let's see the slime. Okay, they literally haven't changed the slime, but they've changed the color of its face, and you can hardly see it. That looks terrible. I'm sorry, but like, that's what a slime's meant to look like, my skin. So why does it look like that trash? Let's just leave. Okay, once again, I think I'm more of a fan of this wood than I am the original one. I think that one looks the nicest. Like, had we have that color in that wood, I would absolutely love that texture. I think that's default, but like, I think it's too realistic, if anything, but like, it's better than what we've seen. The doors look quite nice as well. The glass, I'm a big fan of the glass, that you can just see through it straight without like the stupid white lines that the Minecraft glass has, but the building blocks are okay. Okay, believe it or not, those things in my hotbar is armor. What is that? That is terrible. That doesn't look like armor. Let's wear it. That, bro, why does the helmet have those stupid holes? I look so stupid. Like, I mean, I guess the helmet's more realistic than the Minecraft one because it actually covers your face, but like, this is terrible. The sword, I mean, it's a little bit better than the first one. It just looks like a slightly stronger toothpick, but I guess we give it its credit. I mean, that's meant to be diamond, by the way. That looks more paper than it does diamond, but yeah, let's just look at the two last things, which is the Wither and the Ender Dragon. Let's look at the Ender Dragon first. Okay, they actually didn't change the Ender Dragon too much, but to be fair, I actually do like that a lot more than the original one. It just looks cleaner. So they've done one thing right, but they've also done like 400 things done wrong. For some reason, all the mobs suck, but the Wither and the Ender Dragon they've done really well with. But overall, I'm not a big fan of this. I'm sure I'm not giving it the fair chance like I just said, but yeah. I'm gonna give this one, I think a 2.5 is probably fair because I don't think it's better than the first one, but the mobs really let it down. Like, maybe if the mobs look good, I would consider giving this one like a 3.5, a 4 if I was feeling generous. But yeah, this is definitely... No, I'm not a fan of this one. On to the next one. I can't believe I'm playing this, but the next one is the Cute texture pack by Pickaxe Studios. Now, they've emphasized cute, so this must be a really good pack. I'm being very sarcastic. Let's look at the rating. So, to be fair, right, 49% 5-star, but 32% 1-star isn't a good look. So let's just play the mod. If we're still judging UIs, this is somehow worse than the first one. I mean, that brown color is horrible. Like, even like the design of it just looks terrible. You can hardly see the word loading there. So immediately my first thought is, this looks absolutely terrible. Like, that's meant to be a birch tree. Why has it got love hearts in it? Like, really? I know it's a cute texture pack, but like, at least make it so it doesn't look like this. Like, this looks like 2011 Minecraft when they didn't have like anything in the game. Let's look at the mobs. This could really make or break my opinion on this mod because I have like a slight feeling what they're gonna look like. And if I'm right, we may as well just end the video here. Okay, so these are the mobs I've chosen. Let's see the chicken. They haven't changed the chicken. Cow, they haven't changed. Pig, they haven't changed. That's 2 mods in a row that haven't changed those mobs. Have they changed the sheep? Oh, they have. But to be fair, I don't know why it's got pink feet, but that looks better than the first one, but it's still terrible, but it's less creepy at least. The villager, that's the only one they've changed the spawn egg, so let's leave that one till last. The witch? Oh my goodness, what am I looking at? I mean, it looks more like a witch than the last one, but like, really? Ooh! Wait, I actually like the slime a lot. It's like very simple, but I like the purple on it. It's like just enough and it's not too much. That's what I like. The warden, I don't want to spawn this one. That's exactly what I expected. What am I looking at? Like, why has it got a hoodie and shorts on? That looks absolutely terrible. Like, I get it's a cute mod. Like, that sun is also an interesting design, but that's terrible. Like, who passes this by? I've always wondered, like, these texture packs, does Mojang look at them and go, yeah, that's fine, or no, that's terrible? Let's look at the creeper. I like that. See, I like the simple designs, not the ones like that. I like the ones that are like that. I also want to see the iron golem, so let's see what that looks like. I shouldn't have expected anything more. I mean, it's just too much. Like, it's a nice design, but it's just far too much. Okay, so this might be my least favorite one so far because, like, look at that. That's meant to be wood. That looks terrible. Even the glass looks awful. Like, why is it so blurry? No. This might be the worst one we've looked at so far. I mean, I don't know what I expected. I mean, I'm obviously not, like, this mod's aimed customer, if you get what I mean. So, like, when they made this, they didn't have it in mind that people like me would buy this. But even still, I feel like I've got a fair opinion on this, and I could tell, like, if it's good for who it's aimed at. But even then, I'm still saying no. Like, it looks more like Sonic than it does Minecraft, and I don't know how to describe it. Like, that water texture, like, actually sucks. Like, look at that. Why is it so slow as well? Like, bro, no. Let's do the Wither and Ender Dragon. Let's leave. Okay, let's just get this done. I want to see the Ender Dragon and the Wither, so let's see it. Oh my days, bro, are we serious? They can't just make everything pink and call it a day. Like, that looks terrible. Yeah, fly away, please. The Wither, please don't be pink. I don't know why I spawned two. If the Wither's pink, I'm going to lose my mind, by the way. And so far, it looks like it's going to be pink. Oh, it's blue. Of course it's blue. Why wouldn't it be blue? Like, for real? Are we for real? How is that a Wither? How do you look at that and say, oh yeah, that looks like a Wither. That's fantastic. Like, are we serious? Like, this is actually terrible. Like, I've spent real money on this. Like, oh my days, I'm being scammed. Okay, so I don't mind the armor design, but it doesn't impress me too much. Like, if we look at it, I suppose it's alright, but it's nothing special. I mean, the sword, how is that a sword? It looks more like a rolling pin than it does anything else. Like, are we actually serious? One thing I should say now before I say it at the end of the video is, in my opinion, and this is only my opinion, don't buy texture packs off the marketplace, just download them. Like, I don't even know how much this one was, and to be honest, I don't want to know, but like, this was probably about £5, and I've just wasted my money. I could find a better one on like CurseForge or something. So yeah, so don't download texture packs off the marketplace. Like, that's probably a bad thing to say, but like, this is terrible. I'm sorry, like, this is awful. Let's go on to the next one. I'm sure it can't get any worse. This is the next one. It's called Jollycraft HD by Jollycraft, obviously. It's a 3.6 star, which isn't bad, but like, if you look at the picture, that looks terrible. Like, I'm sorry, but I might be wrong. I'm not going to look at any other pictures down here, so I'm just going to play this. I could be horribly wrong, but I have a gut feeling that this is going to be awful. Okay, so my first impression of this is quite good because I really like that UI. That Minecraft sign showing off all the different textures, that is a great idea, and it also looks really neat. So far, I'm impressed by this mod. Please, can they keep it up? That bee looks slightly terrifying, but let's not just judge it off the title screen. Let's judge it off the actual game. Okay, so my first thing I see before I even load in, that crosshair on the middle of my screen is absolutely terrible, but... Are we serious? Is that meant to be the sun? That is the worst thing I've ever laid my eyes on. I'm going to turn this way just so I can't see it. Let's just spawn the mobs. Now, this is normally where these mods just instantly lose my interest, so let's just hope this looks half decent. Okay, so I have a slight feeling they haven't done the cow, chicken, and pig again. I don't know why. Are these just like hard to texture or something? Because I saw that pig up there and immediately knew they just wouldn't texture these guys, but fair enough. Have they done the sheep? Oh my word, they have. That's terrible. Like, bro, who is designing that? That looks awful. Like, let's just move on swiftly. Villager, I'm scared. Let me just spawn it with my eyes shut. What is that? Is that a Squid Game guard? Oh my day. Like, oh my god. Bro, what am I looking at? Who popularized making Minecraft texture pack villagers look like real people? Like, that's terrifying. Like who's looked at this and gone, oh yeah, that looks great. Let's keep that. Like, let's spawn the iron golem. Are we actually serious? That looks like a bathroom, like, tile texture. Like, really? That's so stupid. That's lazy. That doesn't even look like an iron golem. It looks like tiles with little bits of eyes on. Like, are we serious? Let's see the slime. Oh, okay, to be fair, I don't like the color, but, like, the texture is funny enough. Like, it does the job. The warden? Okay, I mean, it looks more like a cave dweller than it does a warden, but, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. The creeper? Oh my god, bro. Are we serious? No. I'm sorry, right? Who is approving these texture packs on the marketplace? I've spent real money, and that's the arm I get? No. I'm actually slightly angry. Like, really? That's the laziest and stupidest thing I've ever seen. That's not even funny. That's just cringe. Okay, so this is meant to be wood. I mean, it looks decent enough, I guess, but I really don't like this. I'm going to be totally honest. There's the door. I like the door. Oh my gosh, we found something in this mod I actually like. The window is practically invisible. I don't like the windows, but I guess the door's okay, but I'm not going to give this a good rating because it's made a good door. Are we being serious? Right, this stuff here is meant to be armor. Look at it. I could make that on like Microsoft Paint or something. Are we actually being serious? Like, no. No. I'm wearing a normal Minecraft skin and the armor's glitched. They can't be serious. Why is the only thing that's worked is the boots? That's actually terrible. This is also the sword, which is an interesting design. I don't know why we look. This is diamond and this is diamond, but they are literally different colors. How does that make sense? Game, can you explain that to me? But I've actually been scammed. Like, I'm struggling to find one thing that I've enjoyed about this texture pack so far, and I legitimately can't think of anything. Like, as soon as I spawned in and saw this crosshair, I knew this mod wouldn't be good. Well, let's see the wither and the ender dragon. Let's just ruin my perspective on this even more. Why is it purple? That looks actually terrible, but sure, why not? I've gone past the point of judging. Let's see the wither. What is that? Are we... No. How is that a wither? How does someone look at that and go, oh yeah, that looks like the Minecraft wither? Like, this is legitimately the worst thing I've ever played. I think it was a 3.5 or 3.6 star. Yeah, I'm knocking that down to a 0.5 because some of the blocks look okay. But like, this is actually the worst thing I've ever played. Why is the ender dragon flying like that? You know what? We don't judge. Let's just move on to the next one before I lose my mind. So this is the next texture pack. Now, it's actually the second lowest one on the marketplace at a 2.1 star. But I've deliberately left this for later on in the video because that doesn't look too bad. It reminds me of the plastic texture pack. So we're going to use this one and just see what it looks like. Out of all the ones we played in this video so far, this is the one that fills me with the most hope that it's actually going to be good. That UI, it's slightly different to the normal one, but I actually really like that color. I wish they'd kind of changed that as well, but let's not critique them too much. I'm going to give them a fair chance. Loading in and looking at that really isn't a good look, but this was the one I had the highest expectations on, and this is what I see first. So let's just go on the hill and spawn all of our animals because, well, I'm trying my best to be like optimistic about this one, but it's really hard when that's the texture that you first see. Okay, let's see if they've actually done the chicken, cow, and pig this time. Chicken, no. Cow, no. Pig, no. Sheep, oh! That's the first one that hasn't touched any of them. You know what? I always say, if you can't do something, don't do it. And if they can't make a good texture, fair enough. Creeper, I actually like that. That really reminds me of like the plastic skin pack on Legacy Edition. It's not too much. Maybe a little bit more detail wouldn't do any harm, but I like that one. Let's see the villager. Oh yes. Wait, we are so back. That actually doesn't look bad. It doesn't look great, but it doesn't look bad. But compared to all the villagers we've seen in this video, I don't really want to think about that, but that looks quite good. Let's see the slime. I mean, maybe a little bit too basic, but I like it. I mean, this is kind of like when you play Minecraft with like low settings. This is what it looks like, but I guess some people do like that warden. Ooh. I've seen better warden designs, I suppose, but it's not the worst thing. It's just like that color of blue is a really interesting choice, but I guess it looks decent enough. Iron golem. Okay, that's just lazy. I mean, if they added like spots of green, I would like really, really like that, but it's just boring. Like, there's nothing special about it. The armor is also quite a good thing. I actually really like that. If we look at it, right, and we wear it, that looks good. Like, it's not too much, and they've not changed much, but they've changed enough to where I can actually see the difference and like it. The sword, the only thing I don't like is the color of the handle. Maybe if it was a little bit darker, but I don't hate it, to be honest with you. Like, that's the best looking sword we've seen so far, which really isn't saying a lot, but it's still quite good. The wood's decent enough. It's not the best thing ever, but like, it serves the job. I do like the plastic look. I think I'm maybe a little bit nostalgia baited in that way because that was my favorite texture pack and a lot of other people's. I mean, it looks decent enough. It serves a purpose, but like, I feel like with this mod, they just need to retexture a few things. Like that grass, just honestly keep it as it normally was. And I would actually really like this. So maybe the color choices aren't great, but if they fix that, this would be a really good texture pack. I think 2.1 star is very, very harsh, but I don't hate it too much. Okay, so let's see the ender dragon and the wither. Ender dragon, they haven't changed the ender dragon too much. I mean, it's decent enough. I don't really like the purple on it, but we've seen a lot worse in this video. Okay, the wither, oh yes. See, that's what I'm talking about. Don't change it too much, but change it enough to still fit your style and the Minecraft style. I like the wither. That's the best wither we've seen so far. So yeah, I feel like this is more of a PvP pack than like a building pack. So I'm gonna go play on the Hive, just like a game of Skywars, just to prove that. I think it'll be better for like a Skywars game or a PvP game than just normal Minecraft. But yeah, let's just play one game of Skywars and just see what it's about. I do like the ore texture as well. That looks really tidy. But let's just see a few of the armor differences, like the different armor tools and stuff, and see what the game's like. Okay, so you can hardly tell that this sword is enchanted. I mean, there's a slight glow on it, but it's not too obvious. So I do like this texture pack. I just think it needs tweaked up a little bit because it's like the right textures, the wrong colors. That's kind of like the impression this has given me. But like, if they were to improve this, I could see myself playing it in the future. But like, that's a big if, because a lot of these mods kind of just make it and then never edit it ever again. But which is kind of what I feel like they're gonna do with this one. But at least this one's playable. Like, I've seen texture packs before that have literally been so bad that I don't even want to play them. But like, at least I can look at this one and say, yeah, I'll play it. I have also just noticed the texture for the shovel. That looks like a spoon. Like, that is actually atrocious. But yeah, I really want to like praise this one, but it's very hard. But there's not really many good plastic texture packs because like you can't beat the first one that Minecraft ever made. So yeah, I think the rating for this was a 2.1. I'm gonna say 4. But it's a big if. If they were to improve a lot of the colors and maybe 1 or 2 of the textures, it would be a 4. But other than that, this is probably like realistically like a 2-star. But yeah, not the worst thing I've played. Yeah, so I am going to end this video here. If you did enjoy it, please like and subscribe. And if you want to see this again, but as 1-star mods instead of texture packs, watch the video that's on screen now. But yeah, if you are a fan of the channel, why not consider becoming a member? You will get early access to videos, a member rank in my Discord, and a ton of other benefits. Plus, you will be really helping my channel. Anyways, thank you for watching and have a great day.